Oh, Martel Holt and all the local news and every newspaper and all over the internet.
Anyway, 10, Love and Marriage Huntsville star Martel Holt is facing a domestic violence charge for harassing communications. He was booked into the Madison County Jail today around 4 this afternoon and has since been released. Just in, we've received an exclusive statement from Holt's co-star Marceau Scott. He says, quote, "I've heard the unfortunate news and my thoughts and prayers go out to everyone involved in this terrible situation. Of course, we will keep you updated as this story develops."
Everyone with Medicare, pay attention to this.
So Martel Holt need to be off TV permanently. Yeah, they're not doing. Who is this? Let's see, who is this newspaper article by? The big picture. Martel Holt's true colors have been revealed on Love and Marriage Huntsville. He is manipulative, narcissistic, and obsessed with his ex-wife Melody. Martel Holt's abusive behavior towards women is evident. He blames Melody for his infidelity. He harasses her and even attempts to release revenge P. This is harassment, plain and simple. Martel Holt exhibits traits of narcissistic personality disorder, including arrogance and a lack of empathy towards others. Despite his financial struggles, he continued to believe he deserved a lavish lifestyle. It's time for him to be removed from the show. And I get this from the big picture. I guess that's the name of it. Trying to find out who wrote this article. But anyway, this is Martel Holt. You got sitting up there smiling. Who is this by? Trying to find who is by. Here you go. Sheraton Singleton. So I'm going to continue. I'm going on down with the question. This is by Alabama Code, Title 13A, Criminal Code 13A-11-8. So let's go. Can you sue for harassment in Alabama? So it says harassment charges in Alabama can be brought in a situation involving physical contact to y'all, or in cases where there is no actual contact between the people involved, but only some form of verbal or electronic communication. That's why I think it's the RP. I don't think Coleslaw would ever call the police on this man. Okay, I'm interested in this one. Can police do anything about verbal abuse? Let's see what this says. It says, a convicted harasser would likely be ordered to have no contact with the victim. If you have asked, can you go to jail for verbal abuse? It seems that this is another reason to answer yes. Verbal abuse can constitute to harassment, and extreme cases of harassment can result. And we see that with Martel a lot. We see extreme cases from him a lot, y'all. There are consequences for verbal abuses, because he's very verbal abuses, y'all. There are consequences for verbal abuses. Both in research and in my own experience, it can result in a whole host of different conditions, including post-traumatic stress disorder. Oh, wow. Melody did say that. You know, after that trip from Florida, she said that because she had not been around Martel in so long. He came over and that same old drama between him and Coleslaw was brought back to surface. She gets home. He been gossiping to Coleslaw about her personal life, and there it was. She said she started having PTSD about why she left him in the first place. Post-traumatic stress disorder, depression, increased risk of substance abuse and suicide ideation. So it does have very significant consequences. It's damaging, and it's damaging to the children as well. So Martel tells us right here that he's going to jail. He's been doing something, you guys. We do know he's been harassing Melody, but he says it's here. He's yelling, y'all, she trying to send me to jail. She trying to bury me. But everybody ignored that. Anyway, that last said Marcel Scott gave a statement of something to 31. Oh boy, that means that it's going to be knocking at y'all door soon. So.
Other wife, business owner, just the time to steal away. I hate that he's trying to use that to make it seem as if I was meeting men at hotels. What a way to project. Projection is real. Because we all know what you was doing.
Mel has never asked me to pick sides. You have.
If she can please. If she's up here digging a grave for me and y'all supporting her, y'all tell me to pick sides. If you gonna be coming to my house, wanna be my friend, she's gonna behind y'all's back, my back, there. Trying to send me to jail? No.
Martel has never asked me to pick sides. He has said.
Y'all heard that.
That's it.
Trying to send him to jail. He told y'all it was coming. He knew it was coming. He knew it was coming. He didn't care. She trying to send me to jail, he said.
Y'all's back, my back, there. Trying to send
So Martel telling y'all who sent them to jail right here.
me to jail? No.
You have.
If she can please. If she's up here digging a grave for me and y'all supporting her, y'all tell me to pick sides. If you gonna be coming to my house, wanna be my friend, she's gonna behind y'all's back, my back, there. Trying to send me to jail? No.
Martel has never asked me to pick sides. He has said right is right and wrong is wrong.
That's it.
I
If I do wrong,
She
she said she just told she cheated. We were still married when she went to the party. We were still married when she went to the party.
So Martel telling y'all himself, Melody sent him to jail. Y'all think it's Arian would never send this man to jail. Never. Somebody else would have to do it. But Arian won't. He telling y'all who sent him to jail. If everybody's suspicious, that's coming out of his mouth. But allegedly, he's been charged with harassment, communication harassment, and the RP falls under that. Jay plays a very important role in with her. Not only is he her makeup artist, but he also have helped save her life when Martel tried to attack her while she was at work. This is Jay and Melody talking about Martel. Shout out to what's happening.
When it comes to setting boundaries, you know what I'm saying? And you know how they say you have to teach people, thank you, trending, teach people how to treat you. Teach people how to treat you. That's real, you know what I'm saying? And that's a part of it, respecting your boundaries. You know, we got to keep in mind, this is the same person that sent me 10 dozen of roses in the same year, last year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they were in the garage.
I know. So at some point you have to be strong and make that stand, you know, so that I don't put out blurred lines. And I'm just being real, and you can't do that as one.
Right.
Put those blurred lines out there. You can't give people false hope. You can't give nobody an inch. if you are truly done, you have to make those big stands to make it clear that it's done. And that is where women play too much. I'm not about to play. I'm not going to play. I'm not about to make you think nothing. I'm not about to give you no false hope, because that's too not fair to you, especially when I know I'm done. I'm not coming back. No, I'm going to play with you. So it's bitter to me to see so many, well, not a lot, but to see some women who feel like, oh, she should be this. You see, that's y'all's problem. Y'all be out here playing with these men. Y'all be giving them false. And maybe it's because you low-key kind of want them back. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say nothing. Maybe you kind of low-key want your man back. I don't. So I'm not going to be out here giving no false hope and try, because men will take that little bit right there. And they'll feel like, oh, I got a chance. Oh, got a chance. Okay. No, bro. Keep that thing 100. Keep it clear. Keep it plain. Set your boundaries and stick to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, stick to it. And for the life of me, I don't understand why women think that's so hard to do, or they have a problem when they see another woman doing it. Like, what is your problem with me as a woman, knowing I don't want a person, making that clear? What is your problem with that? Why do you have a problem with that? Again, you may want yours back. You may be praying every night.
So one of our biggest critics has been women, you guys. This one has been in a domestic violence case, a DV case, and women are attacking her. They want her to go back to her husband. But he hasn't changed. She have gave him millions of chances, y'all. He just won't change. She tired of being beat upside the head over and over and over, feeling embarrassed in the community.
For God to send your man back to you. And that's okay, if that's what you want. Shut up, you know I'm extra.
Jay laugh.
Yeah, you have to preach that part.
Send them back. Bring them home, Lord. Bring them, God. Because I want them. Send them home. Yeah, I ain't over here doing it.
Child, please, listen, I know I see those comments. I hate that when they say, oh, she's still bitter. She should have just took the flowers. I'm like, why? Why?
That's like a stalker, man. 10 dozen of roses at one time. Oh, Lord, man, you stalking too. Allegedly.
Yeah. So.
Well, I must say you were very pleasant.
Okay, I got one more thing to say. And see, that is another thing too that people be doing, and y'all need to not do this too. If you don't want your man back,
If you want your boundaries, if you want your boundaries set, okay.